In the US?
When I come from the US to Africa, it takes longer than from here to the US. And even with, I have a layover.
So which country you transit to?
The Netherlands, Holland. So when you have to stop at another airport and you're staying for a while, but you're expecting to get on another flight, it's called a layover. Yeah, yeah. Right, waiting for a connecting flight. So mine in Amsterdam is long enough that I got a hotel in the airport because I'm going to sleep. I flew to Cambodia once. I went through Malaysia. I had an 8-hour layover. It was overnight, and I just, no hotel, no food. Everything was closed. I walked round and around for 8 hours. I was afraid, you know, you can get blood clots in your legs from sitting like this for long. So I was afraid in Malaysia to sit down because I didn't want to sit for 8 hours, get on a plane, sit for another 8 hours. So I just walked all night long. Had a big backpack. And finally at 6 in the morning, a coffee shop opened. I was never so happy for coffee. Why don't we talk about travel a little? Do you know what you call when you go on one flight and you're changing to another? What's that called? You just said that.
Transit.
Transit? Uh-huh. That's also a transfer. And the second flight you take, what do you call that? You just said it. The
same flight.
You got it. Connecting, yes, yes.
That's a different airplane issue, not the same airplane.
You actually change airplanes. It's a connecting flight.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, actually,
Yeah.
I'd say you would change in all of them to have a,
Otherwise, it's a stopover.
yeah, yeah. Otherwise, it's a layover if you,
Of course,
well,
no, stopover.
stopover.
In other words,
yeah.
if you stay on the same plane,
Uh-huh.
but the plane stops somewhere,
Oh, okay,
then it's a stopover.
okay.
Well, make sure they call stopover.
So for stopover, your plane stops, passengers get off, passengers get on, but you stay, and then you take off on the same plane again. Okay. So, when you go to another country and you get off the plane, you have to go through some official stops. What are those called?
Custom.
Passport control.
Before that.
Passport control. Passport control, yeah.
And what else? What if you have something to declare?
Custom.
Customs.
Custom. Custom after you go to get your bag.
And you know what that area?
Passport before customs, because customs, they check it and see if you're carrying stuff
Your
there.
bag.
Yeah.
And passport control is also where the immigration officers are. They check your papers. Oh. So when passport control takes your passport and looks at it, what are they looking for? Aside from that it's you. They're looking for a particular
Your visa.
visa.
And check the passport is valid.
Passport also.
Customs. In the Bangkok airport, you can choose 2 doors. Do you recall what they say?
Foreigner and for Thai
They have 2 lines. That one's at passport, foreigner or Thai. At customs, there's a door you walk through. There are 2 doors. One has green, one has
Red one. Here something.
Left, right, and flick right.
Now at the airport they have new rules and regulation. If you want to go abroad, to show official what you take with you, something expensive. Example, camera, notebook.
Oh.
Before you go,
Oh.
you come back and you show again. New rule for Thai people.
So is that security or is that customs?
For custom. Because,
For custom.
when you go abroad, when you come back, you buy something
Yes,
too expensive.
yes.
But sometimes when you go, all the way you go, you take with you something, camera, computer, or something. Before you leave country,
Uh-huh.
your homeland.
Do you have to write down that you have the camera? Do you have to write down that you have the camera so they check it when you come back, or?
It's actually a protection,
Uh-huh.
because if you register it before you leave,
Yeah.
they cannot take customs on it when you return.
Oh, okay. Got
So,
Got
you know,
it.
it keeps people from being able to say, I took this out on expensive items,
it.
Yeah.
to have them registered. And then it keeps the customs officers from saying, you bought this
You have to
abroad."
pay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be going through customs in the US, and when I was in Cambodia, I bought some silk fabric to make curtains, and sometimes they charge you a lot of money for silk.
Because now in the new rule, they notice some people, they go abroad very often, go and come back, go and come back. They buy something, for sale.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's,
Smuggling.
well, or,
Actually, it is.
but if you buy something that you're intending to sell in a shop, you know the word for that? When you are being honest and you say, oh yes, I bought 100 bracelets, I'm going to sell them in my shop. That's for commercial purposes.
Some people they buy for sale, not buy for use. Sale.
Yes, that's commercial purposes. And the other is personal use. Yeah. So, as Beth was saying, if you come back in and you have 100 bracelets that you intend to sell, and you don't say, I have a shop. You say, oh, I'm just going to use these 100 bracelets. It's smuggling. It's against the law.
Many people do like that because they do not want to pay tax.
I understand. Many times I've come back and have not wanted to pay. That's everybody.
Go one bag, come back big bag. They have another bag, they come back.
Now in the US, they let us take in $1,000 worth of goods without paying. So I can take back my souvenirs without a problem. It used to be $150 or something?
It's, for the last 25 years, it was 400 and then 800.
400 and 800, okay.
Yeah, so now
Yeah.
it's up to 1,000.
Up to 1,000.
And personal use includes gifts.
Mm.
So if I'm bringing back 20 scarves to give my friends, then
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you don't tell the truth about it, then it's smuggling.
Yeah.
And almost any country will arrest you if they think you're smuggling
Or charging.
or charge you.
I once went to the Philippines with 4 sewing machines. They were donated, and